Hey guys, so if you go, I'm just getting into your account. If you go into, I think it's should be a feedback section. There should be a feedback section in here. I apparently don't have access to it, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have access to it. So there should be a feedback section or in your messages, like here. If you go in, there should be a way to communicate with them there. So like responses needed, unread. Wow. You have a lot of unread. Okay, these are all spam. Okay, so I hope you've been responding to them. Maybe not. Let's see. And so any of these, like, this is another seller, so that went out to another seller.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, buddy.
But yeah, there should be a feedback section in performance that you can talk to them and go to another account. I think I have access to it here. So yeah, so under performance feedback, and this is where you could go and respond to that question. So when it says a customer review, like here's, I mean, they sent you a pretty clear picture that this didn't work. I don't know why they needed brown eggs instead of white. There were no white eggs at the store. I don't know if they're eating them, that makes sense, but if they're not eating them, I don't know why it mattered if they were cage free or not. But anyways, so you can comment back here. So when I respond here and I post this comment, it might take a few seconds. I'll copy it either way. Yeah, I mean, these are the types of things that Amazon can have some pretty fickle people. So, and a 1-star review can take you down a whole half a star, as you're seeing. So, focusing on how we get the 1-star reviews not to look like this is kind of important. So when I hit post a comment, am I signed in? I might not be able to post because, oh, there it is. So yeah, so you might have to do it a few times. You might have to reload the page. It might be just a little slow. I'll add a picture to this and show them what my wife got. I'm pretty sure she has pictures, so I'll ask her for those right now. But you're gonna all those types of comments, you're gonna need to respond either in Amazon or on here. I would recommend contacting them directly. So like in here, when you get feedback or different information back, I would go into your orders. I would hit manage orders, and then I would offer them some kind of refund or something to try and get just to goodwill, because you can't direct ask them for that change, but you can definitely offer them a different, offer them different things to try and make it better. With this type of order, I mean, just refunding them the money is usually the best option, because you don't want the review like that long term. And it looks like your biggest issue is, 10% of your reviews are 1 to 2 stars, so that's pretty significant. Why there are so many people in this, in the 3-star range, I don't know. We need to kind of figure that out, because even here, you could actually do subscriptions and other things if your stars are up and your feedback's up. So I would try and figure out how to get this, how to get them to change it. I would we need to put in the description here, in the product, that this is not, we need to put in here, do not use on brown eggs. I would even do so much as to have a video with showing that needs to be brown, that brown eggs won't work, or talk about it here in the description as well. But yeah, they're complaining about something that you mentioned yourself. You want bright colors, you want to come off in that specific light, so we need to do whatever it takes to kind of remove that idea. Personally, I understand you don't go and put a baby blue over a black and expect the black not to be seeping through. That just kind of makes sense to me, so I don't understand why they didn't understand that a brown wouldn't look good. That just seems kind of like a foresight, hindsight 2020, as opposed to leaving a 1-star review. But that's just me. There's a lot of people who they just want to complain, and that's kind of what you have to deal with, is how do we undo that? They went to one store and bought brown eggs. I don't know. I even sometimes end up calling stores just to make sure if there's something I'm not sure if they're going to have it, or if I don't think it's there, I'll call ahead, because driving around just seems useless to spend all that extra time, as opposed to continuing what I'm doing and just asking someone a question. But anyways, I hope that helps. Hope that explains things. In Amazon, you can go to feedback and talk to them there. You can go to performance notifications and respond here. there's a bunch of different places that you can look at. But I would say the two biggest things are responding to people who have ordered in orders, and messages. Going through your messages might be really helpful. This is ending up, it's going to be more of a full-time gig at some point. So, all right. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.